Okay, so
Yeah, if you bring in sides.
here's the cat tourniquet now. So with this,
Your budget line for next year.
the biggest thing on this and the biggest failure on them is that people are not
Well, I'm on the underground academic advice.
pulling them tight enough. What's going on? Okay, they're not pulling them tight enough at the very beginning. And then the windlass becomes a problem because it's only got so many turns in it. And if you haven't gotten it cinched up tight, you're going to run into trouble. So ideally, you want to have it already set up. You can slide up, but of course, it comes completely apart for you to be able to pull on it. So what you want to do right at this point now is that you want to crank on this thing, right? And get it as tight as you can, right, over the area, right? And then you're going to bring it, this part here is going to come back up at the very end, right? And you're going to kind of stick it over. But then once you've got it as tight as you can get it, and if you're doing a good job with it, now with the leg, it's going to be more difficult, more surface area that you have to go through. But with the brachial area, you put that tourniquet up here, you're going to stop the radial right away. You'll put your hands on it, just pulling it tight, it'll slow it right down. Then a couple of turns of this, and it's going to be shut off. You'll cut off the blood supply down to the lower extremity. And then it's a simple little process, right? You just keep twisting this sucker, and you can take either go after dorsalis or posterior tibial pulse and see if you cut it off, and you have to keep turning it until you actually shut it off. So you can see, well, I better not break. No. Whoops. Next time, for the arm one, I'm going to put it on Carlo. So then all you do with whatever's left of the band, just bring it around, and then you seal it over. They've all got the same design on them. Then you just write the time on it. So when the emergency medical personnel come, then they've got that part. So it's not that complicated. But the key element on is that you try all the other things. So direct pressure first, then the tourniquet is what's going to be next. And if that doesn't work and the wound opening is there, you pack it. So I can have this on here. It's not stopping. Then I'm going to start packing it. All right? It's kind of the idea behind it. And again, you have lots of time with it, much more so than what people initially thought, and they thought of all the damage that tourniquets could actually produce. Okay, so just as, and I know Carlo's a good sport here. I'm not going to do it complete on it, but just to show you here. We'll put it over top of the. Okay, so again, see, I'm going to keep pulling this thing. How do you feel? So even there, it's faint already, right, on his arm. Okay, so I'll wrap it around so that it's tight, and now with the windlass, and you can tell me when it starts to feel uncomfortable. Right there, right? Can you handle it for a second? Dr. Bergeron, can you come and check his pulse?
Just take your time.
Huh? So there we go. We've accomplished it. So we've got 2 hours. I think this will be a good test. If the meeting goes more than 2 hours, he's going to be in big trouble. All right. Thanks, Carl.